The Irish Spark, the Hannah Hidalgo story in South Bend. When people talk about Notre Dame basketball, they don't just remember wins and losses, they remember the players who changed the way you watch the game. And for the last 3 seasons, that's been the story of Hannah Hidalgo. She arrived at Notre Dame not as an average rookie but as a force with direction, a guard built on speed, instincts, and relentless energy. From her first minutes in a Fighting Irish uniform, Hidalgo's impact was obvious. She scored, she created, she took over possessions by forcing turnovers and turning them into points. Over her first 2 seasons, she became one of the most versatile guards in the country, consistently posting averages north of 22 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, and 4 steals per game, combining scoring and chaos on defense in a way few college players ever have. But it wasn't just the consistency that made her remarkable, it was the record books she kept rewriting. In November last season, Hidalgo detonated onto the national scene with a performance that felt like something from another universe. 44 points and an NCAA Division I single-game record, 16 steals in an 85-58 win, setting both Notre Dame's scoring record and the steals record in the same game. She did it in just 28 minutes, making headlines not because it was a big game, but because no one had ever done anything like it before. And that was just the beginning. By December, she had already added multiple 30-plus point games to her resume, including a triple-double night with 30 points, 13 steals, and 10 assists, breaking school ties with legends like Arike Ogunbowale for the most 30-point games in Notre Dame history. Through 2 seasons, she had already carved her name deeply into the Irish lore, leading Notre Dame in scoring, dominating the steals column, and doing it with the sort of on-court magnetism that turned close games into personal statements. This season, leading from all sides, now a junior and preseason ACC Player of the Year, Hidalgo's game isn't just about highlight reels, it's about leading an offense, energizing a defense, and bearing the load for a team that leans on her every night. This season, she's been a statistical powerhouse: 25 points per game, 6.2 rebounds, 5.6 assists, 5.6 steals per game, 48.5% shooting overall, all while averaging over 34 minutes a night. These aren't just numbers, they tell the story of a guard who scores, rebounds like a wing, creates like a lead playmaker, and turns defense directly into offense. She racks up steals not by luck, but by anticipation, reading passing lanes like a chess master sees multiple moves ahead. She's also been a model of consistency. In one stretch, she scored double figures in 77 consecutive games, setting yet another Notre Dame record. Hidalgo has carried that mantle even when Notre Dame has struggled against powerhouse foes. Her rhythm, her intensity, and her will to win have often been the heart of the Irish offense. Last night, a different kind of historic in the rivalry showdown against number 1 UConn, Notre Dame faced its toughest test. Though the Irish were on the losing side of the scoreboard, a historic 85-47 defeat marking the largest margin in the storied UConn versus Notre Dame rivalry, Hidalgo showed why she is still one of the unmistakable stars of the sport. While UConn's suffocating defense limited her efficiency, holding her below her usual scoring output, she still finished with 15 to 16 points in a game where defenses were dictating every touch. But even in a tough night, her presence was felt. Teams everywhere prize a player who draws so much attention, forces rotations, and demands extra defenders because those pressures create opportunities for teammates and reshape how an opponent chooses to contest every possession. The heart of the Irish Hannah Hidalgo's story isn't just about points or rebounds or steals, it's about impact. She's carved her legacy into Notre Dame's history with her relentless pace and unorthodox blend of offensive firepower and defensive aggression. Whether it's breaking NCAA records or carrying her team through close ACC battles, she's become the type of leader every program dreams of. And as this season unfolds with more tough tests ahead, Hidalgo isn't just playing games. She's writing the next chapter of her legend.